Hello and welcome to Mobile Guitar Tuition Bristol's 4th video. That was really nice. That's really nice, mate. Yeah, really relaxed now. So yeah, last week we spoke about minor pentatonic. This week we're going to speak about the major pentatonic. And just as we mentioned then, it gives you a different mood. Yeah. A different sound, doesn't it? Yeah. So the minor pentatonic last week we were very depressed.
Yeah.
Very depressed and sad. But this week it's very jolly, happy, major pentatonic. It sounds, it sounds
really sweet. Yeah, upbeat, happy.
Yeah.
And chilled out. It's just kind of, and the wonderful thing about it, it's actually not that difficult to change, is it?
No. But they sound completely different.
Completely different, yeah.
And that's what you want to relate to, really, moods, isn't it? If you can make, if you're playing a minor song or something that's sad and you think, right, straight away, minor pentatonic.
Exactly.
If you're playing something that's happy, jolly, you're not going to think minor pentatonic. Not necessarily. You'll probably think, major. This is hinting towards the major key. This is hinting towards a major pentatonic. Yeah.
For instance, you might be playing some sort of soloing along to a track, and you think these notes don't sound as good as they should, or they sound a bit bluesy or a bit rough, and you've got an idea in your head. You want that sort of sweeter sound. It's probably because the backing track or the band that's playing.
Well, let's show you in the major. Let's show you how it doesn't. It does work.
Yeah, definitely.
But it's not the best choice.
So if I play an A major chord and you solo in the scale from last week, which is A pentatonic minor, then here how it sounds. Ready? 1. Lovely. Sounds great.
It does. It does work, but
it's got a certain sound, doesn't it? It's bluesy. It's a bit rockier.
It might not suit the track or whatever you're playing over. It might not suit what you're up to. So
there is a trick, a nice easy trick, which I'm going to show you. Try and keep this video a bit shorter. So just going to show you the trick and the way you kind of think about doing it. And in fact, you have a really good way of doing this actually. So why don't you show?
Well, I just see it as last week we looked at the minor pentatonic, which is this. So that was our minor pentatonic, which hopefully now you've mastered that and got the hang of that. Basically, if we swap our first finger there for our 4th finger, little pinky finger, we swap them over. So from that to that, magic, and then we play exactly the same scale shape, but instead of going up the fretboard this way, we're going to go down the fretboard that way. Watch this. So
it's exactly the same shape.
Exactly the same.
But just 3 frets
down.
Yeah,
so major pentatonic. Two completely different sounds. Two completely the same shapes, really. Yeah.
So if I play that little groove again, see how that new scale sounds. So this is A major chord with the A major pentatonic. Brilliant. That sounds like the Allman Brothers.
That sounds good.
It sounds really nice.
That's more suitable than what we did earlier when we played the minor. scale over the major, that is much more suitable, isn't it?
Definitely,
That's
my style.
perfect.
Yeah, a bit more country, a bit more, yeah. But it also works really well for ballads and the kind of chords that we were playing earlier when we started this video. So the only thing you've got to watch out for is that your root notes will have changed. Last week I said about the root notes being the most important thing to know when you're playing that scale, so that you know where to punctuate and end your phrases with your soloing. Your root notes will have changed, so you still want to. It's still an A major.
Just the location, isn't it?
It's just the location of those notes. The A's are now 6th string, fret 5, 3rd string, fret 2. That's an important one, and the 1st string, fret 5. So if you are ending little phrases, if I end on the root note from last week, it just doesn't sound like it's resolved, so I end it there, and it sounds like it's finished. So those, get used to where those root notes are, and use it, practice it with backing tracks and things like that.
And just in case you're unsure, we'll show you quickly where the root notes are. They're always the start and the end notes of the scale, so that's 2 easy ones for you. But the other one's hidden a bit in the scale in the middle here. So in the minor pentatonic we spoke about last week, just to recap, it's this one here, that one, little shape there, and then in this one, and you do need to know where they are, because it allows you to start as well your solo in from different locations. Still a root note, but you might want it to start sounding high, you might want to go, you might want to sound in the middle somewhere, or you might want to sound really low. It gives you options, doesn't it? And you don't always want to start, as we said last week, we don't always want to start solos here. No, it gets really boring after a while, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So really do research that, and sort of, it won't take you long.
Yeah, just get comfortable with it. Just get comfortable with it. Again, these positions will work in different places. For instance, if I'm playing in C major, then I just find a C on the 6th string.
Just play your C minor pentatonic.
C minor now, but if we want C major, just do a little trick, just move my little finger to where it is, and now I'm going to be playing in A minor, which is C major, it's the same. And then, so for instance, if I'm in D major, find a D, and then I'm actually going to be playing on the 7th fret. It'll work nicely no matter where.
So it's just, remembering that, just quick. And we want to give you stuff that's quick for you to quickly apply to your playing, not to sort of have to sit down with a theory book for 2 hours. So
if you get on YouTube and type in A major backing track, or A major pentatonic backing track, do it right now whilst you got your guitar out. And
alright mate, I'll do it as soon as you say.
Okay.
So because we always tell you to go away and do these things, so just to prove to you we actually do them ourselves, we're going to show you. So I'm going onto YouTube, type in YouTube, I type in A minor pentatonic backing track. It will already come up because I've done this a million times before when I'm practicing. So major pentatonic backing track, search, and you'll see an array of backing tracks. Pick what you like. So we've got blues, A major pentatonics, A major, happy groove, acoustic backing track in A major. Should we try that one?
Yeah, sounds great.
So we're gonna jam out. We're gonna enjoy our rest of our day, and we're gonna jam out with a happy major pentatonic backing track.
5 hours long. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. So before we start the backing track, we'll look forward to seeing you next week. We hope you're enjoying the videos. Give us some feedback.
Let us know what you might want us to do next week.
Yes.
We'll think of something if not. But yeah, if you've got any requests, please tell us.
Definitely, and that's the thing. This is all about you. So make sure if you want us to talk about something, we will definitely do it, and we'll help you out. So use the most of most of our time just to and what we know just to hopefully help you out in your practicing and your playing. So ask us to do stuff. We don't mind, even if it's something silly you think is silly, a silly question or something. Ask us. I'm sure it's not silly, and if you don't ask these questions, you won't get the answers.
Absolutely.
So right, we're gonna jam out with the backing track. I've never played this backing track before, so it could be interesting. But it says major pentatonic, so hopefully it is major pentatonic. So we'll go with that. So yeah, we'll look forward to seeing you next week. So from Bob and myself, goodbye.
Bye.
And I'll see you next week.